Hello, everyone. I have some bad news. For those on YouTube who are wondering why there's a random video and why I'm not in my morning coat and my outfit, it's because the Emerald game has decided to give up. The copy that I bought from eBay, the Emerald game that I've been playing, has just decided to not work anymore. It's this one here. Here it is. Do you see hold on. I'm gonna take the other Emerald game out. But do you see the how there's no shapes on it reflecting from it? And I'll show you the original one. Well, an original copy of what an Emerald game is supposed to look like. Okay, a real copy is supposed to look like. Okay, so this is my copy that I bought back in 2005, and as you can see, come on, get that reflective. The one on the left, oh, there's not much sun going on right now. I'm just in a room that doesn't get enough sunlight. Where are the shapes, man? Show me the shapes. Maybe if I switch them. Okay, copy on the left, original on the right. I don't think it's really picking up. It's not picking up the I see it. I see it perfectly. I think it's foil. I mean, it might be foil. I don't know how they do that. Yeah, probably holographic foil like the trading cards. I see a triangle. I see a squashed pentagon. I see a sort of long rhombus type thing. And on the copy, it's just nothing. It's just shiny all the way through. Okay, real copy of Pokemon Emerald on the right, real one. Fake eBay knockoff on the left. Okay, so the this Emerald game, my copy of Emerald, I'll put it in right now into the Game Boy. Not the game's, it's not the system's problem. The system can hold out for 2 hours until the battery drains. Wait, let me, okay, so, oh, okay, I think I had it on the lowest, I think I had it on the lowest light setting. It's not picking up, I think. Nah, it's a white screen. It's not picking up. Okay, I think that's the lowest light setting. High. High light setting. Okay. Low. High. Low light. Yeah, I had it on the lowest light setting. This is the bright light. This is the low light. Bright light. Low light. So I won't waste that much battery. The volume is halfway down. But again, it's not the system, okay? And look, check this message out on the original copies. And I wish I had should have brought it over here actually. I should have brought my copy of Sapphire as well. It's also original, bought that back in 2003 when the game came out. Check the message that appears. Ah, come on. Okay, that's the message, right? After the start screen. The internal battery has run dry. I think everybody else has seen the other message from the fake knockoff copy of the game, but I'll show it anyways in a minute. The internal battery has run dry. The game can be played. However, clock-based events will no longer occur. And then it takes you to the, to your save file here, new game, mystery gift option screen. Look at that. Look at this. Look. This is what happened, by the way. Actually, I didn't even explain what happened. I just got into the comparisons. So, after the last episode, I ran out of battery, right? Everybody saw that. You saw that, if you're here on this video from the future. And I ran out of battery, and the game shut off. But if it was just a normal game, it wouldn't have corrupted the file. Why? Why would it corrupt the file if it would have been a normal game? It would have just gone back to what was that? To Evergrande City, where I had saved the game, where the last save point was made, okay, at Evergrande City. So when I turned the game back on, right, I was expecting to be back at Evergrande City. Okay, I didn't save all those trainers that I did for the last, I think it was only 30 minutes. Okay, so I didn't save any of those last trainer battles, right? But I was expecting to turn the game on and it was just going to take me back to Evergrande City. But it didn't. It didn't take me back to Evergrande City. I turned the game on and it was as if the game just, everything that I did for the past 50 hours, okay, these 2-hour sessions that I've been doing since January, they just didn't exist. Didn't exist. Just nothing. Absolutely nothing. I told my sister, actually, because nobody was at home when that happened, when I finished charging the game and I turned it back on and I saw a new game options screen. Why am I even looking over here? I should be looking at the camera. Yeah, I told my sister I turned into an episode of The Sopranos. I turned into a sailor in an episode of The Sopranos. I was that angry, outraged. I'm gonna do something here. I'm gonna show everyone, okay? I am going to go... Get over here. Okay. I am... Stop it. I am going to do something here. I am going to show you what an original copy does and what a fake copy does, okay? Oh, keep still. Just keep still. Okay. It's picking up the game. Yes, please pick up the game. Now, look. It's saved at this spot, right? I'm inside of a Pokemon Center. Okay, I'm gonna go outside. Okay, I'm in Lily Cove, right? I'm gonna save right here. Right here at this corner. Save the game. Yes, 271 hours and 41 minutes. Okay. Now look. I'm going to save the game, and then halfway through, I'm going to turn it off. Okay? There. That's what happened during the last playthrough, okay? Okay. The save file is corrupted. The previous save file will be loaded. The internal battery has run dry. The game can be played. The save file was corrupted. Why? Because I turned it off halfway through, and look, there it is. There I am. There's Jack. There's the player. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I'm gonna save the game because I don't want it to say the same thing. The save file was corrupted when I start it back up. Okay. Okay. That's what was supposed to happen. That. Not this just all of a sudden not working, not doing anything. Now I'm gonna put in the fake emerald copy knockoff from eBay. That cost me less than $20. Okay, and here's what it looks like, because I haven't done anything. I just left it. I just turned it off from my anger, and I just left it like that. Here's what it looks like. Okay, get past the start screens. There it is. There you go. There it is. There it is. New game option. It's as if all of Saphira's just everything, the entire file, just gone. Gone. All those Pokemon, all that time trying to find Febass, the breeding, all the hours, all the battles, all the lucky critical hit, everything just completely vanished, erased from the face of the earth, as if it never happened. As if it never happened. And that's not the only fake game that I've bought from eBay. Here is another one. This is a copy. Actually, I have two of them. This one looks like a real copy, right? It looks like a real copy of Ruby. This cost me cheap. I don't know. I don't remember. Okay, I don't remember the exact amount, how much. I don't remember. $10, let's say. Right? That's the copy of Ruby. That's a copy of Ruby that I bought from eBay. Here's another one in the red Game Boy. This one looks cheap. This one looks exactly like the Emerald one. Okay? It's got that shiny, sort of glossy sheen to it's super clean from something that's supposedly is supposed to be used, and someone bought and then resold later on, right? Passed it down. From 2003, looking that shiny? I don't think so. I don't think so, mate. The one on the right here, this one, the one on the left, is just super obviously fake. The one on the right, though, I don't know. For some reason, okay, I see that. It doesn't have those little holographic shapes to it like my original Emerald copy. This one on the right, it doesn't have that. It's just smooth. But the sticker on it looks so old. It doesn't look as sheen, this one, as this fake one. And guess which one works? Guess I'll give you a few seconds before I say which one actually works. Oh, I'm gonna guess that you will never guess which one actually works out of these two. It's actually the fake one that works. This one works. This one, it doesn't work. It's a piece of garbage that just doesn't work. Can't say it any other way. Okay, so this is the one that's like more shiny, right? This one works, and the same thing will happen to this one if I were to turn it off, if I were to corrupt the file when it's saving. But I'll show you guys something else, I guess something interesting, or maybe I'm the only person in the world out of 10 people who are still playing these games, and to me this is just all new information that I never knew. But maybe to the other 9 people around the world, you're probably just nodding your head right now in disappointment, going like, well yeah, I mean, everyone knows that. Everyone knows this information, mate. You don't need to tell us. Okay, yeah, the thing play out. Look, see that fake ass message that appears? The previous file. This is what the other game said, the Emerald game that got deleted. The previous save file will be loaded. The game can be played. An original copy would never say that. An original copy would never say that. And actually, I'm about to go over to my sister's room and grab her the what's it called, the Sapphire copy, just so you can see the same message that you just saw from the original Emerald copy. I'm sorry for confusing anybody who's just right now, who's just looking at this video, just completely baffled at the things that I'm saying and are confused. Maybe I just spaghetti my words. I can't really explain well. Or I just have bad quality in camera. And I just can't. Okay, this is the game, and I have 6 hours and 24 minutes of playtime, right? It works for now, this copy of Ruby. It works for now. It won't be working past the Elite Four, and I'll tell you why in a minute. Okay, that's the fake copy of Ruby that works. Okay, this it didn't even load. Okay, it didn't load. It's just gonna stay on the Game Boy screen forever. No, just. Okay, there it is. I heard there's a package outside. This is the other fake copy. The internal battery has run dry. The game can be played. See, this is what makes me think that this copy of Ruby is legit, because it says the exact same message as my copy of Emerald and as Sapphire. The internal battery has run dry. The game can be played. However, clock-based events will no longer occur. That's exactly what an original copy says. But I cleaned this, by the way. It's clean. Okay, this copy of Ruby. But I remember, okay, I remember cleaning it the first time I got it. Okay, with alcohol and the swab, right? And a toothpick to get into the little in-between parts. And yeah. And I got to a point, I saved the game very early on, like when you leave Padlet Town, right? Or not Padlet Town, Little Root Town. And then I turned the game back on, and there was no save file. It just took me to this screen. What's that about? What is that about? So is this like, I don't know, is this a more legit copy? Like a more stable copy, but it's also not legit. I don't understand. I just don't understand these people that make these fake games. Make these fake copies, I mean. Hold on, I'm gonna have to cut the video because I heard there's a package outside, and I'm gonna come back with the copy of Sapphire to show you the exact same message. Okay, so this is the copy of. This is an original copy of Sapphire. It's a bit peeled from right here. See, this one actually. Oh, that's a good angle, actually. Hold on. Wonder if I can get the holographic pieces. No, it doesn't capture the. No. See, this. It really looks similar. It has a similar sort of sheen to it, to the copy, that second copy that I showed you guys of Ruby. This one, right? It's like a similar sheen to it, and it. I mean, the Ruby copy does say the message as these original copies of these games here. This message I'll put in Sapphire. '2003. Okay. So loud. The internal battery has run dry. The game can be played. However, clock-based events will no longer occur. See? See? I don't understand. I really don't understand. Yeah. I don't know what to say. I mean, no, I do know what to say. I already said it. Off camera. I already said it off camera. So there's a few options that I have continuing. All that I had left to do, all that there was left to do was to train up to level 50. I think I was going to be okay at level 50. To train up to level 50 and then go battle the Elite Four champion. Pass the game. Right? Yeah. Pass the game. And obviously go into the battle frontier, train the second team, do the Pokédex completion arc. Actually, hold on. Pokédex. No, yeah, do the Pokédex completion arc. No. But there's a few options. What I was thinking of doing. Actually, hold on. Okay, this and then it intertwines with this next thing. Before I decided to buy that copy of Emerald, this whack copy of Pokemon Emerald, fake, from the internet, from eBay, I was thinking of buying the Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire games. Probably Alpha Sapphire because that's the one that is the remake of Sapphire, and then Sapphire it's the version exclusive to get Lotad. So there's no Lotad in Omega Ruby. But I was thinking of getting those games for the 3DS, Alpha Sapphire, and just going through the new games. I've never played them, so it would have been a new experience to have and to capture on camera. But I didn't want to do that because there's nothing enticing about the remakes for me. There's nothing interesting other than just graphics, the graphical overhaul, the 3D sort of. I don't even know if they make it. I've never played the games. I don't even know if they're making it in 3D. I just wanted to play Emerald. I wanted to play Emerald one last time. I wanted to play Generation 3 Emerald. No remakes, no nothing, no, none of that. Just Emerald. Just the original game. That's why I had gone onto eBay and bought this copy. That's why I did it. I did not want to. Now if you're thinking, well, mate, you want to play Emerald again. Why can't you just start a new game in the Emerald game that you already have? You know, why can't you just do that? Why? Because I don't want to. I don't want to do that. The game has nearly 300 hours. When I started replaying it, I was at around 250 hours. And I just put in about 20 hours, 271 hours. I put nearly a whole day went into this. The Pokédex is nearly complete by one Pokemon, Armaldo. I mean, I could have easily done that if the game over here, if this copy actually worked, if it was legit, or if it was a copy, don't corrupt the file and start a new game. Okay, hold on. I gotta calm down. So yeah, I was thinking about that's the first option. I was thinking about just buying Omega Ruby. I mean Alpha Sapphire, and just playing it on the 3DS. And restarting the journey, just calling the videos, Saphira's Journey, Hoenn League, Redux, something like that, Redux. But I really don't feel like doing it. Honestly, I don't feel like doing that. I don't feel like starting the journey all over again. I don't really want to. To be quite honest, I do not really want to do that. The second option is to capture all the Pokemon except for the natures, because that's just a little too much to go for the same natures again, especially Mudkip. Trying to hatch a Mud, I don't even remember what. I can go into YouTube and look at the natures for my team. My team got deleted. Look at all their natures and try to recapture them all. I already started doing it, by the way, but I need to capture a male Carvana. I haven't caught I tried to look for a Whalmer the other day, one that has Oblivious and is a male. They all had what's that other, what's the secondary? It wasn't Oblivious. Point is, I could just get the same team again, make the same team, similar. They're not going to be the same, but it's going to be close. And I can record that battle against the Elite Four and the champion, and then I can just call it quits after that, and then move on to the next game. I could do that. I'm thinking about it. It's probably what I'm gonna do, because I need to have. I have to remember that this entire series has just been about. It's just been about recording the adventure of Saphira, and then having that record, so then later I can go in and I can write the fan fiction. Use all the information that I have to write the fan fiction. Halfway through this week, like around Wednesday or Thursday, I was looking into modding now this is option 3. I was looking into modding what's it called? It's not the Switch. Looking into modding the Switch. Not really. I don't know how it works. I was just reading the article for about for a few minutes, and the gist of it is that you just install some program on the Switch, download it from the internet, You connect it to your computer, I think. Again, I really didn't look into the details. I just sort of skimmed through the article. Basically to install a what is it called? I don't know. I don't know what it's called. The word escapes me right now. To play Emerald again, basically, just to play it, to have a stable file of Emerald, one that's not a cheap copy that you buy from eBay for $10, $5.99. And I was thinking of doing that. I was considering it, but honestly, I just I don't have the patience for that stuff to do all that. The most that I have ever done with these games and computers, you know, hand in hand, the most that I've ever done is the action replay on the Nintendo DS to get all the legendaries and to get shiny Pokemon and to cheat basically. Yeah, that's the most that I have ever done. Just the action replay stuff. Um, I don't know. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think that's the best way of doing this. It's just to go into my copy of Pokemon Emerald and to just train up a team that's similar to the team that I had. That's the best. That's the best option. It's just to train up a team in this game, and then record that. Go challenge the 84. Record it. So I think yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Not right now though. I don't want to know anything about Pokemon right now. I don't want to play these games right now. I still feel the anger um, in my head. I do not want to play these games. I don't want to know anything about these games right now. I'm gonna try to play the fake copy right now of Ruby that's still working. And try to get Anorith so I can complete the Pokedex in Emerald. And I can get my hands on that diploma and the and what else? The something else. What were these cheap things? Actually, I think I'm gonna keep. I think I want to keep this ruby in this box. This ruby might work. I'm gonna try to see if this game works again, because it seems like it's a legit copy, but for some reason I don't know. It's turned off on me last time, so I have no idea. The next I have the DS games here and these two games. This is going to be the next game after I will train up a team in Emerald and I'll get that recorded so I can at least finish Saphira's story in the Elite Four. I don't know about the Battle Frontier. Maybe you know what? Maybe I will. What was I gonna say? Maybe I will train up the second team because I never even got to that. I never even got to. Oh, but I need to capture a Febass again to get my low tick. The good thing is that I have 22 palm tree berries, so that's taken care of. So I can do that, and then I guess I can continue Saphira's journey vicariously through Jack's game and Emerald, through the Jack character playthrough. Okay, yeah, I guess I could do that, but again, I don't want to play these games for a while. Maybe I'll start playing them again in August. I don't know. I'll see about that. I'm not in a hurry right now. Um, Now these two copies of these two games, I bought them together as a bundle. No, they come in their little, just like the one of the Game Boy games that came in that little plastic, its own little plastic shell thing. It's Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I have never played these games before. This is going to be the next game after I'm done with Emerald. This one actually, this one specifically, Heart Gold, because it's wait, why was it Heart Gold? Oh, because it had Mantine in it as an exclusive, and Soul Silver doesn't have that. Soul Silver had something else. So I do want to train Mantine, so obviously Heart Gold it is. I've never played Heart Gold and Soul Silver actually, so it was a real treat seeing these cheap, because usually one copy of these by itself is about $120. It's just really it's just exaggerating. These people just exaggerate. If you go onto eBay right now, I'm not sure if it's, no, it probably is. It probably, no one has bought it. No one has, or maybe a collector or something like that. There's somebody selling Pokemon Emerald for $300. They say that it's original. I don't know about that. I have no idea if that's true or not. They say so, and they're selling it for $300. So I don't know. Don't know about that. But yeah, I've never played Heart Gold and Soul Silver before, so that'll actually be a first time playthrough, capture on camera. So there we go. That's where Saphira's journey will take her next after I'm done with Emerald here, vicariously playing through Jack. Heart Gold. It's have the DS's here. Actually, I can show you my DS's as well. There's a red one, but it doesn't work anymore. It's in a box. So I have 3 of them. A red one, two red ones, and this blue one. Oh, and a pink one as well. I gave the pink one to my sister so she can play. There's the there's that pink sort of, it's the what's it called, the cover, the dust cover. I put it in here because I'm not even using this one for anything right now, at least. So yeah, that's the deal. I went on for 45 minutes. I'm so sorry to everybody here. Why are you guys still here? Anyways, I'll catch you on the next episode in a few seconds. For you, a few seconds. It's going to be, what day is it right now? It's we just began July 5th, because yesterday was the 4th. Independence Day in this country. So I'll see you in a month. I'll see you, but you'll see me in a few seconds. So until then, I'm out. I keep looking over here.